What's up, everyone? It's Trinidad. On this video for you, I have my new King of Fighters deck profile for Weiss Schwarz. These are all from the new premium set. You know, spoiler alert, if you've been watching the openings, you'll know that this is what I was trying to do. Mainly just build this, so we'll just go right into it. And that is 4 of this Kyo Success for Powerful Flames. The old effect was kind of like my finisher before in the other one, the level 3 that burned if you use an event. But now this one is a level 0, which is funny because the level 0 is now like a level 3 card. This Kyo, you can discard a card, and when it's placed from hand to stage, you reveal the top card of your deck, then choose a level X or lower from your waiting room back to your hand. X equals the level of the revealed character, and then you can discard a card, and when this attacks, you can do a twin drive. So pretty cool to just build up stock early in the game. Old King of Fighters, man, was so stock hungry, and now we got ways to just build some stock and stuff. I'm playing 4 of the Elizabeth Blantorche. I'm using Weiss Tea Time to do the translations, but basically you can't play events or backups from the hand when she's on the board. And at the start of your opponent's attack phase, you may move this to an empty front row center slot. So it's a center runner, 3/5. It reminds me of the Toru from Dragon Maid. So this is just like basically a beater. 3 of the Leonas. I did not know how pricey this or the premium foil was actually going to be. But this is the, I forget the name. You guys all know, but it's pay 1, clock from the top of your deck when you play this, and then you can search for a level 1 or lower character, show it to the opponent, and put it to your hand, shuffle, blah blah blah. But also when this card's battle, during this card's battle, when damage you take is canceled, returns hand. So if they attack into this and the damage is canceled, you can return it to your hand to use its effect again if need be. So it's a way to, just the card advantage. The new premium set has such a nice card advantage. We got 2 of the Ioris here. This one, I think the old one was just like a 3K vanilla, but now it can't. It's 15, but becomes 3K when you play it to the stage from hand. And you can discard a card, and when this card is sent from the stage to the waiting room, you pay that cost. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck and choose a level 1 or higher card among them, and then the rest go to the waiting room. So this one can grab 1 or lower, and this grabs 1 or less. I'm playing 2 of the AG. You might want to just play 3 if you're going to play the deck. I'm just playing 2, and then this is just when it's placed, when you play Climax, you can choose one of your characters, and they get the pay 1 and twin drive. And then it's just a rest self, pay 1, rest it to normal brainstorm, reveal 4 brainstorm, and then the salvage. And it's just because I'm playing 1 of the Athena, because I like Athena. She's one of my favorite characters in the game, if not my favorite girl character in the King of Fighters set. The first part is a climax combo. We don't really use that. The second part is a brainstorm, but it's spammable because you don't have to tap her or anything. So it's the one that when you reveal, you reveal top 4 for every climax. You choose a character in your waiting room, add to hand, and then discard any card. So in a way, if we have too many climaxes in hand, we can use that to discard if we're not already discarding through Kyo. So she's just there. We got Benimaru, who is the climax swapper of the deck. What else does he do? When it's placed from stage to hand, you can look up 2 cards from the top of your deck and put them back in any order, and then climax swap. Pay 1, discard a climax, return a climax from your waiting room back to your hand. And lastly, we got the Nameless. I think during the start of your climax phase, you can look at the top card of your opponent's deck. Kind of helps you kind of order your attacks. If you see if you see a climax, you can just attack whatever's, and then kind of you can kind of go from there. You can rest this, choose one of your characters, and this turn they get 1,000 power, and it's basically a stock bomb. So when that character is reversed, you can send that character to the stock, and then take the bottom card of your opponent's stock and send it to the waiting room. So yeah, that's the level 0 lineup right there. Kind of everybody kind of close to each other. For the level 1 combo, as you know, if you've been watching the openings, you'll know that I'm going for the Mai Shiranui one, Mai Gorgeous Female Ninja, as it's called. If you have 3 or more other characters, it gets 1,000 extra power, so it becomes 5k, and then with climax 6k. But it just has on attack with the climax. You mill 2, it's just the cigarettes. You mill 2, and then you combine those levels and salvage a character X equaling the combined levels. So use it with this climax right here, the door. So we'll just kind of like put those together. And then these are kind of just filler things I just thought about. We got the, was it Yashiro? During this card's battle, your opponent can't play any backup, so that's kind of cool. Alice got hit, so I don't know if level 2 stuff is too crazy in the game right now, but this is a suit like a level 2 killer, because when it attacks, if the level of the character crosses 2, this gets 6k, so it becomes 10k without any other power-ups. So it's just I just put it there because it's still 4k, you know, it's just fine. We got one Blue Mary, which is the Mary free agent. When you use this backup, choose one of your battling characters, and it gets the following ability. When this card's battle opponent becomes reversed, send it to memory. So it's just a memory kick, and it's a backup of 2k. So just an easy one to use. We got one K-Dash. I just needed some extra blue in here. And K-Dash is very simple. During your turn, I believe he gains 3k power, so it becomes 6k for no cost. And you can pay 1 to twin drive. So there's a lot of twin drive just in case climaxes get stuck in the stock and whatnot, and you're able to, you know, attack with that. 2 Kim Quafont, how do I say, I don't know, Kim Treasure of the Taekwondo World. When it's placed from stage to hand, you can choose one of your opponent's characters, set it to memory, and then puts it back, so it kind of just blinks a character. And when this card is reversed, if the battle opponent's level is higher than your opponent's level, then you can send it to the bottom of your opponent's deck. So just really simple level bomb right there that also can blink. So it has, you know, 2 really good utility things. I am not doing the Iori package in this build. I'm just playing it really simple, I guess you can say. But I'm going with 1 Kyo Kusanagi right here. It's the level assist of 500 plus, you know, the level. And then you can rest it to send a character to stock. So if we have too much hand, especially with Door, we can play any of these free characters like Elizabeth or whatever, and just rest this and send that to stock. So very simple effect. We got 2 of the Yuris here. The level 2 one, let's find it. So Yuri, Tomboy Girl. It's a 2/5 backup, but you know, it's pay to send one of your characters from stage to waiting room, and then when you use this card's backup, you can pay the cost. If you do, choose a character on your opponent's side whose level is higher than their level, and just send it to the waiting room. So very simple effect, just to, you know, take out level, just another level thing to go along with the Kim. Then we got 2 of the Ryo Sakazaki, and this is basically literally the same card from the original set. It has a really good effect, which is when you play it from your hand to the stage via change or just whatever from your hand, if you have 5 or less cards in your library, you can return all cards in your waiting room and shuffle it back to your library. So it's just a free fresh. And then yeah, if you do shuffle a library, you may choose one of your opponent's characters and either stand it and move it to another empty spot, or basically choose 2 characters and swap them and just make them stand. So that way you can get pesky back rows to the front for easy reverses and stuff. He's just a superstar in the old set, and he's basically a superstar here as well. So yeah, we got that. I'm just gonna show. We're playing money counter here. I believe that's all it really is. Yeah. 3/4 event, choose 1 battling character this turn. It gains the following ability. It can't deal damage to players. Then you can choose one of your characters and return it to hand. Yeah, very simple effect if you don't want to get reversed, or if you just don't want to take damage. Just a nice little one of. That's why I need some blue in here, why I added the K-Dash. The blue is to help ensure that we're able to play the money counter if need be. I'm gonna save Keo for last, obviously. So we got 3 of the new card Angel right here. If you have 2 or less climaxes in your waiting room, it gets -1 level in hand. For each of your opponent's back row, it gets 1,000 power, so it can be 11k if your opponent has full back row. And then it's the heal to stock, so you discard a card and put the top card of your clock to your stock. Pretty good. I like that a lot. I wish there was a 4 or more one. I do like those better, but it still doesn't hurt to have any early play at all for the deck. Then we got the new Mai right here. I guess, I don't know, are they made from the same artist? The background definitely looks similar. But we got Mai, and she is a stock swap. So when you play her from stage to hand, or yeah, from your hand to the stage or whatever, you pay 1 and then just take out your opponent's stock to the waiting room and then put the same from the top of their deck back to their stock. And it's kind of an off finisher because you can pay 3, discard 2 cards, and when this attacks, you can deal 4 damage to your opponent. Very, very simple. Now we got the new actual finisher of the set of the deck, and that's the Sweeper Keo Sweeper. When you play it from your hand to the stage, just heal 1. And climax combo, you discard one of these boys right here, one of these Keos. And when you have the climax, which is the new one, this one right here, then you mill the bottom 7 cards of your opponent's deck, and then you burn for every climax you milled in that way. So it works very similarly, if not like the same, as the Xenon from Alicization Volume 2, where you would discard the Kiritos, but here you just discard the Keo. So works just like that, and I think it's just a very simple deck, does what it needs to do, has, you know, very modern in the sense of if that's what they're trying to do with this Weiss Schwarz set, is just modernize it. And I'm happy they did so. King of Fighters, my favorite fighting game series. Street Fighter was what I grew up with, but like I said, when I played King of Fighters, it was just stylistically felt different, and Keo was just like, I liked his persona a lot more. I love Ryu, I love, you know, but Keo was just much more fun, like arrogant and whatnot, and you know, this deck really feels like a King of Fighters deck, like you can actually fight and stuff. So hopefully I get to bring it to locals and see what it can do. All right, and of course you guys will see some video of this deck on the channel, so be on the lookout for that. So yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.